Test record, Vernon Institute.
Test record, Vernon Institute.
The sound you hear is being replicated in the light itself. So we've got ultraviolet light that's pulsing, it's rising and lowering in frequency within our hearing range. So this has got ultraviolet that I can turn on, blue that I can control the intensity, and green. But I mostly use the blue and ultraviolet, combined with an exposure session of about 3 seconds. And that's why it's tripod mounted, because it has to be for the long exposure. There's a chap sitting here, he's talking about this part of this building being used by ladies of the night. And this is the first photo that just sets the scene. I've got a light system here that detects energy, turns energy directly into light, and I've got the unit you were just talking about, that was on the camera. So this is just for context that there's nothing in the scene. Straight away, the next picture disappeared. I'm not sure what you describe, what you see.
Pair of legs,
Pair of legs. You've won the prize. Believed to be a young lady sitting cross-legged. She's slightly out of context. She's higher than she should be if she was sitting on the ground level. And it ties in a little bit with him talking about ladies of the night. Anyway, that's that picture. That's the original. When you play about with the contrast and etc., when these things disappear at the bottom, something unusual appeared, and which I noticed early on. If that would go out the way. Can you see what appears to be, I describe as flare lines, and then the legs image emerges, I think, from this here, and it gets blown out into this section here. Many paranormal people talk about portals. It's possible that is a portal that's opened up in that area, and that's an example of it. It's the only type of picture I've ever seen, and it's just a result of using blue and ultraviolet light in difference to most people using flash photography. We've been used to doing a lot of short burst recording, so that's 10-20 second recording. And the setup here allows me to play it back and everyone to hear. So we do call-outs, individual people can do call-outs, and you can hear if you get the response factor. So that's that bit of kit. There's an amplifier in here, but unlike most recordings, there's 6 microphones rather than 1, so that gives it an extra twist. The 2 devices over here, both have microphones attached to them, but there's also electromagnetic and crystal sensors in both of them. They're similar, but not exactly the same. So both of them are capable of picking up audio and electromagnetic and vibrational energy, and it turns it out as audio that we can hear, and this one's got an LED display, 10 LEDs rather than 5 of the K2, so you get visual indication. So they're both capable, you can hear my voice coming through. If I talk closer, you can hear my voice coming through. So they're both capable of hearing someone from the other side in real time if they're able to talk to us in real time. Camera system over here. When I take photos, I will turn on the light, and it's usually blue and ultraviolet. And they're about 3-second exposure photos. So that captures 3 seconds of time basically, rather than just one conventional flash photo. So that's that. That's the short version. So if you want to make use of the recording call-outs, you're more than welcome. We do this all the time at King's Head. And it gets recorded, but we can play it back instantly to hear if there's any responses. Okay?
Sounds good. And now you go and start.
Is it Michael? What's your name though? Tell me your name.
Yeah, that's too hard.
She used to smoke heavily, this woman as well, but it was stress. Stress related, and she used to tremble in her hands as well when she had a cigarette. Just telling her that.
Is that the flash then? Setting that up.
Yeah, she's trembling like that holding a cigarette.
She's saying to me that she's not going to tell a man her name. She's not.
That would explain why she isn't going to tell me her name.
She's not going to tell a man her
Will
name.
you not tell me your name because of that? You don't want me to know your name. Secret. Protection. You feel protected here. He was a big guy as well, because he was just showing me this guy in the line, quite a thick, heavy set man, very muscular, and she was little. Do you know she had no chance against him?
I'm getting
And she'd run away.
boiling water being poured down my throat.
Yeah.
Like boiling water's been physically.
Put down the bed.
Yeah.
Still alright?
Yeah.
It's good.
And it's all blistered up.
Oh, just like it.
All in my mouth.
I thought you were saying
all in my
that.
throat. Yeah, I can breathe. It's just.
Oh, I see.
Feeling. Just a really bumpy feeling.
How are you? That was you. Can you speak again, please? I just heard you whispering. Can you tell us your name, please? Just want to hear your voice, please, if you could do that for us.
If the lady's still in the room, can you please tell us your name?
The man who used to go to sea, that used to enter, a man who went to sea, and something to do with merchant or a merchant navy, but there's definitely a feel of somebody that went to sea with this man, yeah? With this woman, yeah? He used to come back now and again and he used to enter. He threatened you, didn't he? He threatened you a lot. He said if you go to anybody and you tell anybody, you will suffer because of it. And you were scared. Do you understand that? You didn't know what to do. You came here because you were lost. People took you in. People looked after you. People supported you. Somebody listened to you. You showed me a lady next to you that you were consoled, or you used to console by. This lady used to talk to you.
She's saying.
This is because I've done meditation tonight, you see. Every time I do meditation, it absolutely flows out. Yeah.
Is that why she won't say what her name is?
She's saying my name is the one thing a man can't take from me.
That's why she don't want to tell me. Yeah. Makes sense. The guy follows her. Even comes in here. But he's on a different level than her. but she knows of him. She sees him. You know, like when there's like one up here and one down here, yeah? They like cross each other, but she sees him. He doesn't always see her, she sees him. Yeah? And she's just constantly coming here. But this is a place of safety for her, where men were not allowed. Feels different in here as well. This has been opened up a lot. Could be Ouija board, but it's been opened up a lot in here. Yeah, does that make sense to you? Yeah?
Was that your camera that set her up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a camera though.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah, because
that.
she keeps setting it up. She keeps trying to come forward and drain this energy from in here. She's drawing off the energies in this room and drawing off the electricity in this room. That's what she's telling you. That's her doing that.
No, it's a camera thing.
So when you take a picture, Paul, does it go off?
Not with this.
Okay. Well, it won't be
It's
that,
the
will
flash,
it?
it's the flash from that
It's
camera.
over there, so
My light's different.
yeah.
Alright.
Do you want to come up here and talk to us? Do you want to come and make yourself be known in this room? You can, nothing's going to happen. You don't mean any harm, I don't mean any harm. Any of the gentlemen in this room here do not mean any harm. They're good people, we are good people and we care about you. We want to hear your side of the story. Please trust us. I know that's a very hard word for you to understand.
Please come forward. There's 6 ladies in here that would love to talk to you.
She's telling me she doesn't care.
Oh.
Like, she's just saying, just leave me alone.
Yeah. She keeps saying over and over to me, this is the ladies'
Why
room.
does she come back here then?
Because there used to be people that she still sees as it was. Does that make sense? Or she still sees people from
Even
way
though,
back.
so was she
As a
abused?
spirit sense, she
Yeah.
actually sees things that are not actually there
So
anymore.
was she abused here?
Not in this room, no.
Or in this building?
No.
Well, no, so...
No.
No,
Away
at
from that.
home.
This was at home.
Right,
But she
okay,
used to
so
come
she
here.
comes here for a bit of
safety.
peace. Right, I see. Right, I'm looking at
Yeah. Somebody used to console with her or talk to her,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
She's just
But she was definitely yanked by her hair and somebody cut her hair.
She's just said to me, get out, get out, get out.
She doesn't like that.
Yeah.
But she keeps on doing it over and over,
Yeah.
just going, get out, get out, get out.
She doesn't want me
wanna know.
sensing her, but she knows that I can sense her, you see, and that she doesn't like that.
She's saying it's an invasion of
Yeah, because she doesn't want to be known, you see, this is it. She doesn't think that I can see her, but I can, well, hear her.
and it's just adding like
She's very
another
remembered.
blow that
Yeah.
you're a fella that can.
Yeah. But like I say, I've been overtaken in here before today. It's got that intense. I've actually been, well, last time I actually carried out my own. But it's got that intense in here for today.
I might have a name, you know, but I'm not sure.
Go with it.
I think it's Vivian.
Okay. Interesting.
Vivian?
VI?
Not getting a VI before.
Yeah. Yeah.
VI. Vi.
And she's just saying to me, how dare you tell him?
Yeah. She's Jimmy VI, you see, because
Yeah,
she showed me
that's
VI,
true. So I was
but she
thinking
showed
like
me that.
WI or
But
something
you
like
see, Jimmy that
that.
works with me, what Jimmy will do, if Jimmy has the information, he'll tell it me. You see what I mean? So, Jimmy could have seen it,
Yeah.
you see, from the spirit side, and then if Jimmy will tell me, you see, because it's
She
come
will be
through
your
him.
spirit guide.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but she's saying to me, you shouldn't have told him.
Do you think that's her name? Vivian?
Yeah, I think it's Vivian. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do a recorded call actually to her happiness?
Yeah.
She's responding well to you, so because
Yeah,
you're a lady as well.
See if you get her voice from
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Right, Paul, you know the score yet?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, recording.
Hi, I'm calling out to the spirit of Vivian. Are you here in the room with us tonight? Do you feel safe in this building? Are you okay with us being here with you? How do you feel about men being in this room?
Sorry, that was me.
In life, were you part of a women's rights march? Does your abuser still bother you? Thank you.
I see a blue and white cake, you know, icing, or a blue colour or something, or a blue and white, and somebody, and if it's to do with this man again, she made it and he destroyed it. And she took a long time making it. Oh, thank you. It might have been a ribbon. There might have been a ribbon around this cake. Yeah? And somebody did that. Yeah? She used to come here and she used to bring things here, definitely. And I think she was bringing a cake here. And this man destroyed it. Yeah? She said it was a beautiful cake and he destroyed it. And she just told me, she's really angry about it as well. She just showed me that in her head.
She was crying on the floor, but it was like angry tears.
Yeah.
Can we listen to that?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, I'm calling out to the spirit of Vivian. Are you here in the room with us tonight? Do you feel safe in this building? Are you okay with us being here with you? How do you feel about us being in this room? In life, were you part of the women's rights march? Does your abuser still bother you? Thank you.
When you said, are you part of a women's rights march? There appeared to be a yes
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah. 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 Because there was women that used to come in, they must have met here or something, because I think she said that there was women like her in other situations.
So if you're still in the same time period of the 50s, there was a growing movement of women's rights, wasn't there, at that time?
Yeah.
After the war,
Yeah.
and women wanted more
Yeah.
and more equality with men.
Yeah.
So there was a big
So
movement
that's the
going
big
on.
thing about it.
Would you
Yeah.
say this was like a refuge for the women? Like that, so they
They used to
don't come
meet
here?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to feel safe.
Mm. So there was no men in
No.
the building at all, it was
No.
just women?
Yeah.
No, was.
Was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
There
I mean,
was a
but this
lot-
You mean during the
area would have
meeting?
been-
There was, and I know of one who was severely injured, and he loved it that much. He stayed here.
So when the women come, he was here?
Yeah.
So but they were all right with him?
So
Yeah.
it was
Alright.
kind of like, you know, a
Yeah.
caretaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It would have been somebody that they trusted.
They
That.
trusted, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah. No, she's very insistent about that. No men. No men.
So was this place around when this was like a hospital for the, like sort of a recovery place for all the injured? Or was it a
I
different
was-
No, I
time?
think it's a different
Totally different time.
Yeah.
So was that before or after?
After.
So it was
Yeah.
And that was World War One, wasn't it? I
It
think
was something to do with May
soldiers were here.
55 with her, when she was showing May 55.
May 55, so when was the other date before that then?
So-
Hospital or whatever?
that'd been the First World War.
Right.
So, what was it? 1914 to 1918? Is it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think my date's wrong.
Something around about 1910 or something.
So really
like that.
55
The war
is not
stuff
really
is,
that long ago,
I would
is
say,
it?
it's First World War.
Mm.
I sometimes get a bit confused when I say things, you know, but I'd say the war thing is definitely First World War.
Is it 1955 or 1855?
No, definitely 1955.
So it's not really that long ago,
No.
really, is it?
No,
No.
no. But it's like,
Because when...
Paul said, you know, there was women's rights movements in them days, there was equality.
Who was it?
Yeah.
So you were born before?
Yeah.
Sorry. So you would have been 7.
I've got COVID, don't worry.
Just realised what you said.
It's about 63 years, isn't it?
Does anyone else want to try doing a recorded call out and listen to it back to it?
I'll do it. Is Vivian still here, by the way?
She may just have stepped back a bit,
Okay.
yeah. But if we're quiet, I think she'll come back again.
I'll ask her to come back.
She's not impressed with me right now.
No, because you told me. Yeah. But she told me, you see, I found out what her name was anyway. You see, well, the VI, it's Vivian, I think.
Are you alright then, Mandy?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, recording.
Hi, Vivian. Please don't be afraid. Please don't step back. Please come forward. The men in this room are very kind people. They will not harm you at all. We want to know what happened to you, so we can protect others. If you tell us what happened, can you make a sound where you're standing in the room? Can you set one of the machines off on the table? Use our energy and come forward. That's it, use our energy and tell us your story. Thank you.
Hang on.
She's coming in again now. So I just got her then as well, and but she had quite shortish hair, yeah, but it was like,
Is that because it got cut like?
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's how she obviously passed like that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, when it was shorter. Yeah, very plain looking woman, and quite, I'd say, quite a thin looking woman. I'd put about 5 foot, about 5 foot, 5'1", only small, and absolutely nothing on her, you know. And she was wearing very, very pale looking clothes, not many colours or anything. Shoes she had on, because I saw her shoes, they looked quite worn. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is a woman who would have a lot of money. Yeah. But if it's right about what she said about her husband, he was always taking the money and stuff like that, and, you know, and I suppose it was to do a drink. I think it was to do a drink that he was sure, maybe he was using it all, I don't know, but she didn't have a lot of money when she come here. Yeah.
Can we have a listen back to that one?
Yeah.
Hi, Vivian. Please don't be afraid. Please don't step back. Please come forward. The men in this room are very kind people. They will not harm you at all. We want to know what happened to you, so we can protect others. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I heard that.
Can you make a sound?
When you said protect others.
Can you set one of the machines up on the table? Use our energy, come forward. I'm going to use our energy and tell us your story. Thank you.
There was one definite response in the middle that most people heard, but I think there's a couple of other whispery voices in it as
Yeah.
well.
It's interesting when you said about caring for
Yeah.
others, or others caring, that there
Yeah,
was a
we'll
response to that.
yeah, we'll help
That's
others.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to try one other thing, because both of you that have done call-outs are obviously females. What if I do a call-out and see if there's any different response?
Probably won't speak to you. I might say something horrible to you. Yeah?
Yeah? I'm calling out to Vivian. I know you're probably not too happy with most men, but I don't mean you any harm or disrespect. We're just trying an opportunity to make contact with you in the hope that you can speak to us. Do you have any message you want to pass on to anyone? Do you accept that we mean you no harm? The men in the room are not the men that caused you anguish and pain. So my name is Paul. Can you come forward and greet me, please? Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay, thank you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a rattling or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about a size 6 shoe there as well was picking up then as well.
Not me.
Who wears size 6
It
shoes in
doesn't care
here?
what your name
Holly.
is.
Really?
Holly, you wear size 6, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you just said something about size 6 shoes. Have you got nice shoes on or something?
She's got boots on.
Oh, I'll take that. Because there was something about somebody with size 6 boots. She likes your shoes.
Like the boots.
Not the boots, sorry.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so you're the only one. Right, that's you then.
Can we have a listen back to this?
Yeah.
Fire away.
Calling out to Vivian. I know you're probably not too happy with most men, but I don't mean you any harm or disrespect. I'm just trying have the opportunity to make contact with you in the hope that you can speak to us. Do you have any message you want to pass on to anyone? Do you accept that we mean you no harm? Men in the room and not the red men that caused your angry pain. So my name is Paul. Can you confirm it with me, please? Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay, thank you.
Something right at the
The
very end.
heck was that?
Yeah.
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 You can speak to us. Do you have any message you want to pass on to anyone? Do you accept that we mean you no harm? Men in the room and not the red men that caused your angry pain. To us. Do you have any message you want to pass on to anyone? Do you accept that we mean you no harm? Men in the room and not the red men that caused your angry pain. So my name is Paul. Can you confirm it with me, please? Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay, thank you.
That was your keys.
That was good.
I think it was your keys when you bent over to
No,
turn
It
it
could have
off.
been. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's good to eliminate these things.
God, we're always debunking stuff,
Mm.
aren't we?
Yeah, I do.
They're banging coming downstairs.
Yeah.
I thought I heard banging.
Yeah, she went when you were
She
recording.
stepped back.
I don't care what your name is. Like, you're all the same to me.
Right. I was trying.
Yeah.
We know your past history, Paul, don't we?
Can I just be, I hope you don't mind, can I just do a recording and ask out what he's doing here? Could I do a recording, Paul?
Yeah.
Just see if I can wind him up a bit, but not nastily. Not what, it won't be horrible. Well, I will it?
Right. 3, 2, 1. Recording.
If this is Michael, if that's your name, what are you doing here? Why have you come back here? We don't want you here. And other spirits don't want you here. I believe you think you're quite strong and you're a dominant person and you won't let anybody else come in here to speak to us. Why don't you just go and leave us alone and just prove that you're here, because I don't believe you are. Make the machines go off on the table. Use all our energy. And if you can't do that, just go. Thank you. probably called me all the names under the sun, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, like at the king said you could be insulting him and then at the end you just say thank you.
If this is Michael, if that's your name, what are you doing here? Why have you come back here? We don't want you here. I know the spirits don't want you here. I believe you think you're quite strong. You're a strong person. And you won't let anybody else come in here to speak to us. Why don't you just go and leave us alone? I'm just pretty that you're here. Because I don't believe you are. Maybe the sheets go up on the table. You draw our energies. And if you can't do that, just go. Thank you.
There was like a very, very deep, gravelly voice. in the
Are you
background.
there, Smithy?
Something. Yeah, I couldn't make it out, but no, yeah.
It was almost like you were hitting a sore spot or something that caused him to react.
Come on, Eddie, move the table.
I'll listen to you.
That's why they didn't look
I'll listen to you.
From here, is it?
Oh, no.
We've all got stories to tell.
Building. This is way,
With our
way
lives.
down. Long
Some
time
are
ago.
proud of, some we're not.
Yeah.
You did an unforgivable thing.
So is it,
No one can hurt you anymore now, so you've got nothing
Are
to
you buried
lose.
here?
Come forward and tell
Are you
us.
buried
Show
here?
us that you're here. Make the table
You're buried
move.
here.
That's all we're asking.
Grave.
is it evil? Just a bad person.
Just a bad person in life.
Can't move the table, show us my light phone.
Kill 3 women, didn't you? That's families. You ended their lives.
Yeah, close the door, slam the door
That's an
shut for us.
abomination. Do you know that, my friend? That's abomination of life. I can understand you were grounded here. This is your punishment, I'm afraid.
Come
You must
on,
have.
2 strong men. Show us how powerful you really are.
Definitely there's grave here. Grave.
What year did he do these murders then?
1821. Is that right? 1821? The year 1821. You were a very old spirit then. 1821. Thank you. And you're buried here. You're buried on this ground. You're buried here. Can you confirm that again for me? Are you buried nearby?
No?
Are you the 2 men? Come on, show us how strong you are.
Come on, tell them your names. We need to understand why you're here. What you can do. You've got your
No
story,
remorse.
and the
no
people
remorse,
have got
man.
their story.
He said it's just unfortunate I was caught when I was. He said if I could have carried on I would have done it.
Did you get a Christian burial?
You used to steal things as well, didn't you? Trophies. Shows me underwear. Did you used to take the underwear?
After you were found
ladies
guilty for your crimes,
through trophies?
I don't think you were given the Christian burial that you thought you got.
Did they adopt them?
Don't know.
Is there something that we can do for you?
Samuel.
Come on, is this all you can do?
This was quite a well-dressed gentleman.
Why did you kill children?
Nobody knew what he did. Very clever. Very intelligent.
Oh,
He was in and out, nobody saw a thing. He just said,
I'm picturing,
poachers.
but you were caught, weren't you?
I'm picturing a girl begging for the money.
Yeah.
She's saying
She's
she
got
wants a mother.
Poachers have been found before this building was built.
You can see he's fading out now. The energy's just dispelling. It's quick bursts and
If you need energy, go to some of the gadgets. Make this table move. What if you put your canteen in?
yeah.
Just to say, it's been going on, hasn't it? Actually, Spirit, give Andy a name, and then we can approach you then. Do you want to speak to us? That's you, Spirit. Making the lights go off the gadget. Can you make it go to the red light?
Sorry, I'm going to have to turn that off at the start. Don't have a battery. Start, just a second.
Make the lights go all the way to the red. Okay, make them go up to the red. If you don't want to speak to you. Can you slam that door?
Yeah, slam that door like you did before. And you know, it's took a lot of power from you, that, hasn't it? You've done that in anger.
Thought I see movement in the doorway now.
Yeah.
If you need energy, go to some of the gadgets where the lights are lit up. They're not going to hurt you, they'll give you lots of energy.
Just keep an eye on the floor, Ian. Just, if you go back again, keep an eye on the floor area, because it looks to me like something is trying to. That area is looking darker, far end of that room, where that ladder is. Looks to me like there's a dark area rolling up there. Looks really weird.
It's like it's coming out the ground.
Yeah.
Can you make the lights
This is what-
stay on us?
It's really interesting because it's a weird feeling. It feels like some things are just being pushed up.
Probably it feels unfair anyway,
Yeah.
because there's carpet piping running under the
Yeah.
this floor.
Yeah.
It's turning up there, is that?
Yeah.
It's going to sleep.
There must have been people buried around
Can you do
here.
that again?
There must have been somebody buried around here as well. You think he's Samuel, he's gone now anyway, but he was 1821 and he says something about murdering women. And he said he would have carried on. He was very
So someone's been murdered.
2 women.
They've been buried on this land when it was farm land,
Yeah.
and it was only found when this place was being built.
Yeah. Oh, bodies were.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he thinks he's buried here. He said he was buried here. When I over there, when he showed me this man came through with this outfit on, I couldn't quite pick up what it was, but he was quite well off, you know, and he just, I just said to him, well, 1821, and that all flit up down there.
Was he wearing a
And I
top
I don't know.
Don't think this
And I've
place-
just said as well, and I went, were you buried here? And it was going off.
It was farmland then.
Okay, could have been. Okay. Interesting. What, in 1821?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So we answered again to that number. Okay.
Am I right in saying that farmland?
Private burial. Private burial.
Mighty K2's going off or down as well.
Private burial.
Same time as that one.
Private burial.
But private burial, not Christian burial.
No, private burial. Private. Unmarked grave.
Yeah, so
You just said unmarked
unconsecrated
grave.
land.
Consecrated.
is this him that's been given an unmarked grave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Samuel in 1821. He
That's
murdered
right, Samuel.
2 women murdered.
Can you come forward? Use some of the energy. Just step close to us. Not too close. Use our energies and collate it together. Try and move the table.
Doesn't like there's loads of women round the table.
This man has absolutely no remorse.
Well, that's today's living, I'm afraid. We live longer than you men.
Poor man.
Yes.
Went to the gallows, didn't you?
Oh.
Hanging. Hanging.
What, he liked the gallows?
No, he was hanging.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were hanged at the gallows, were you? You didn't like
I
it?
think that's touched a bit of a nerve.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Can you tell
The
us the
reason why
name
he
of your
doesn't like that is
victim?
because he knows that he was punished for his actions. He's very angry at the fact that he got caught.
Oh, is my K2 going off the same time as it?
Because he was very confident.
Still on the same
Nobody
line.
knew it was him. He made a mistake.
What, he murdered the wrong person?
Yes.
Who was the
Somebody
person?
that was prominent.
Female?
Yes.
Was she like the daughter of
Could
someone?
have been. Yeah, it could have been. But he just said he was found out. He was found out.
Can you tell us that name? Can you tell us the name of your victim?
Not repeating that either. That's not nice. No, that's not nice.
Tell us the name of the
I'm
victim.
not going to talk negatively like that. I don't want to know what you did. Tell the show now.
Because he's not answering you, is he?
No.
Is there another spirit here with us?
This is weird, but I'm getting a little boy who's come out of nowhere.
You here?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I haven't a clue. No, it wasn't that. Sounded like the other door, actually.
Yeah, not such a...
Maybe it'd be knocked over in there. Nobody there, is there?
Empty.
That was bizarre.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, but that happened before, didn't it, when that door closed, do you remember? Nobody was near it.
Yeah.
There was no gust, because we went over, didn't we, to see, oh, could it have been a gust? Nothing.
No, it's
That was
heavy
a
fire door.
Just closed, yeah, it was every door, it just
These
slammed
doors are
shut.
quite heavy.
Yeah.
Well, that was
That,
a
yeah.
flood,
That
wasn't
was a
it?
flood, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're out there, can you please do that again?
I can assure you now, whatever secrets you had here, it makes no difference now. Yeah? It doesn't matter, the slate's clean, it's long gone. Yeah? Long, long gone.
The little boy's called Nicholas.
Nicholas. Is there a little boy here called Nicholas?
He's lovely.
Why has he died? Why was he so?
His father used to work here. He wanted to be just like his dad, he says.
Oh.
But I feel like, this sounds weird, but would leukemia been a thing?
Yeah.
then?
Still get that, they just
Yes.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
They might have known it,
Treatments.
what it was, but
yeah, they would never be
yeah.
advanced like they were now, but yeah,
Because I
you
picture
just got a response to that
it's
actually
so
when you said that.
sad. He
Yeah.
lost all his hair.
Yeah.
He was a little ginger thing
Oh.
with freckles.
Mm.
Oh.
Nicholas, this is weird, I'm getting Nicholas Andrews through.
Mm.
Isn't that the name of your Chris
Yeah.
Andrews?
yeah.
Yeah, Nicholas
Could be,
Andrews.
Could be an ancestor, you never know.
Yeah.
It could very well be. It wouldn't be the first time that sort of thing's happened.
He was really confused when he got the cancer. Like, he didn't understand he was dying, just that he was in so much pain. He always comes back here because this is where his dad worked. He wanted to be his dad.
So, was his dad like a doctor or was it
Yeah,
before
like
that?
somewhere in that field, but I'm not exactly sure what. He wasn't any of the fellas to do with this stealing.
Oh, right.
No, what went on here,
Mm.
this,
Oh, spider.
they didn't know. Spider. Well, he did know, but they don't know who was doing it. In that room, that's where it was taking place, from what I can get. Yeah. So in here, they knew of it, but going towards here now. Dun, 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 dun. Spiders.
I haven't come to us now.
I'm telling you, he's going to edit that and you're going to be watching it and the bloody spider is going to just spot up.
You're going to make it
Oh, there he is. Do you remember what theatre was it now? If it's Northwich Theatre, and in the cellar it was up there, this horrible bug, this horrible, like, it was up disgusting.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
I mean, it was like, it was hot, it was a spider, or it was we were all like, ooh, don't poke it with a stick, and then we realised it was a plastic toy.
No,
And we were all freezing
Yeah.
alive as well.
That's quite funny, that.
And we were all like, oh, you touch it, no, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
He thinks we're playing a game.
Oh. Excuse me.
He wants to sit in between you and Nan.
Come on then, come and sit. Sit by us.
It's weird, he has a little hat on and a waistcoat.
Yeah, I probably would in those days, wouldn't suppose, whatever his time's come from.
His dad would always sit him on his desk.
Did you hear something?
Singing.
Singing.
Yeah.
Was it a woman or a kid?
Was it
or-
like
I can't
humming?
tell.
Was it like humming? It was just like wooden spinny tops,
Yeah,
yo-yos.
yeah. Traditional.
Yeah.
toys,
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
Mm.
It's from that same room we heard the bang.
Just across there.
Strange.
Can you make this noise? Well, I don't know what she is. She's gonna start knocking back in a minute. Nicholas, can you make a tapping noise?
He's saying, where's my dad? I come here all the time, but he's not here now, is what he's saying. No one wants to play with me, it gets boring, he's saying.
Are there any spirits here with us now? Can you please communicate with us somehow? Make a noise? Light up the K2 on the floor, which is the little black box. If you go near it, the lights will come up.
Was that movement there?
No, it might bring me on this. Do you think in investigations as the night goes on and the energy gets drained from people, there's not as much
Yeah.
activity?
It just breaks down
Definitely.
and then it will spiral up again.
Kind of ebbs and flows.
It ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
It will flatten off and then
Sometimes you'll be really
if
quite
you
right.
read energy like I do, when I start reading it, it drains it.
Right.
But every time I do it, it takes it out as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it does. It just burns themselves out, you know.
I mean, sometimes we've had quiet nights and then everyone goes home, and
I
I've got a few
thought that was
people left.
been on its
And still
own.
saying
No,
that.
it
So
can.
like, no, I can't.
Does.
You kind of
Not just
merge
spike,
with the
But with
darkness.
everything, it just it has to fade out because everything needs an energy, and all of a sudden they'll just burst up and it gets enough energy, it'll come through again. You know, but yeah, it's